During a somber memorial vigil isn't really when you'd expect people to express their lust. But we're talking about Twitter here. And one thing about Prince Harry really had them going. Even though they both served in the military, Harry and the Queen's second oldest son, Prince Andrew, are no longer working senior members of the royal family. Andrew was stripped of his military and his Royal Highness titles in January 2022, following the settlement of a lawsuit accusing him of sexual abuse in connection with convicted pedophile and accused trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle famously sparked controversy when they voluntarily stepped back as senior royals in 2020. According to a statement in the New York Times, Queen Elizabeth II said at the time, "My family and I are entirely supportive of Harry and Meghan's desire to create a new life as a young family, although we would have preferred them to remain full-time working members of the royal family. We respect and understand their wish." Since then, the couple's relationship with the royals has been complicated by other issues, including their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey.
It's a very trapping environment that a lot of them are stuck in.
Andrew was allowed to wear his uniform at his mother's vigil on September 16th. Harry, meanwhile, was initially told he couldn't wear his military uniform to any events during the Queen's 10-day mourning period, following her death on September 8, 2022. Twitter users expressed what they saw as an unfair standard. One wrote, "Deplorable. Prince Harry denied right to wear military uniform at the Queen's funeral, but Prince Andrew, who brought disrepute to Royal Navy and royal family, can? Harry has impeccable military record, supports wounded war veterans, and founded Invictus Games." Another person remarked, "Harry is the only royal with real military experience, and they are forcing him to wear a suit to his grandmother's funeral, while the rest of the royals play dress-up in uniforms and medals they haven't earned. All because he had the audacity to protect his wife." For his part, Prince Harry didn't seem to be fazed by the dress code. An insider told Page 6. He was simply prepared to wear whatever his grandmother made plans for. He's focused on honoring her, and that's it. If they'd like him in uniform, I have no reason to think that he won't oblige. To the excitement of many, King Charles III did change course and ask Prince Harry to wear his military uniform to a September 17th vigil for Queen Elizabeth. For some, the military garb was a full-on thirst trap. One Twitter user wrote, "Now we know why they didn't want Prince Harry wearing his military uniform. The amount of thirsting I am seeing on the TL." Another tweeted, "Prince Harry is pretty sexy in that uniform, I have to admit, and I've seen it most of my life." You have to wonder how Harry's wife feels about all of this lustful attention.
Thank you for asking.
There was one prominent absence from Prince Harry's military uniform. According to Page 6, his garb did not have Queen Elizabeth's cipher, ER, with a Roman numeral 2 in the middle on it. Prince William's uniform, meanwhile, did have the cipher on the epaulets. A source said that the ER cipher was indeed taken off Harry's uniform. The choice to do so reportedly left him heartbroken and devastated, an insider told the Sunday Times. The ER, by the way, stands for Elizabeth Regina, which is Latin for Queen Elizabeth. People who love to see Harry in uniform will have to be satisfied with that one instance of seeing it. He has worn suits to all the other events since the Queen's death. A spokesperson for the Sussexes told CNN, "His decade of military service is not determined by the uniform he wears, and we respectfully ask that focus remain on the life and legacy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II." According to the outlet, Harry's decade in the British Army included 2 tours of Afghanistan. He was promoted to captain in 2011. As for his future with the royal family, royal correspondent and entertainment reporter Kinsey Schofield talked to Nicki Swift about the chances for Harry and Meghan making a royal reconnection. She said, "I see reconciliation once King Charles and Prince William feel confident in the brand again. Once they are comfortable in their new roles and feel like they are moving in a positive direction, they will likely be open to re-engaging."